afternoon, Dr. Jewell, Mrs. Lyons, faculty, staff, and my fellow students. The textbook definition of code switching relating to personality is the modifying of one's behavior, appearance to adapt to different socio-cultural norms. It essentially means switching personalities depending on who you're around, what you're doing, or the setting you're in. Stepping back and thinking of my life, I see code switching as a talent that should be nurtured and developed. In my life, code switching is the key to navigating the different roles I play as a daughter, an athlete, a friend, and student. I don't find this to be inauthentic or fake. Instead, I see it as reading my surroundings and trying to match the audience so I can be understood and so they can feel comfortable as well. A few years back, I was hanging out with one of my basketball teammates at her house, and we were playing video games and watching TV. Seemingly out of the blue, she told me that I seemed different in the gym as compared to casually hanging out now. She wasn't wrong, and I wasn't offended. During practices, I focused on getting better and being aggressive, and I didn't really talk to anybody, as I was absorbing what I was learning. While I attend Buckley, they all go to the same public school in Port Washington, so I was the new kid. My friends said that they were a little intimidated by me since I took basketball really seriously, while the other girls were just playing for fun. I'm really glad she got to see the off-court version of myself, and I'm glad she brought it up because I didn't realize I acted differently. Sometimes code switching comes naturally and you don't even realize it. Other times, though, it's on purpose. When I switch personalities on purpose, it usually comes when I'm talking to different people. If you see how I act at home, you'll think I'm a completely different person. At home, I'm loud, bold, and not afraid to say anything. Around my friends, it's different. I'm more of the quiet, reserved, and affable person in the grade. Well, some could disagree, but most others wouldn't. I wouldn't call either one of these my real personality, and I wouldn't call either one fake. They're both how I would act, and it's how I've acted for many years. I change my persona according to the level of comfort with the people around me. The most obvious case of code switching is when you change personality depending on the mood of the room. Recently, I had an interview for high school in the city. My mom and I took the train out there, and during the ride, we watched some TV, we made jokes, and overall, we were relaxed. But once we got off the train and started walking towards the school, my mom told me that our mood had to change. I asked her what she meant by that. She said that you have to adjust your personality and how you act according to the mood of the occasion. I was a little confused at first, but as soon as I walked into the interview room, I knew what she was saying. Everyone was sitting quietly and sitting up straight. Everyone was talking quietly and sitting up straight. I mean, would you walk into a quiet room with serious people and then start cracking loud jokes? Obviously not. While too much personality change can be mentally unhealthy, there's a good time and place to do so. There's a time and place to be competitive and playing basketball on the court and not hanging out with your friends. And there's a time and place to talk to people casually, rather than formally, like going into an interview. And at home, you can argue with your siblings or act however you want around your relatives. You have to be able to read the room in situations that are unfamiliar or unpredictable. So to me, code switching is an essential life skill that everyone needs to get through life smoothly.